Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers. If you enjoy the stories on my channel, please take a moment to subscribe. Your support keeps these stories coming, and it truly means more than you know. Thank you. Now let me tell you what happened. I knew something was wrong the instant I heard the knock. It wasn't casual or familiar, it was firm, intentional, almost accusatory. My husband's sister, Tessa, never knocked. She stormed in like the house belonged to her, heels clicking, perfume filling the air before she even spoke. But this time there was a pause. A knock. I wiped my sweaty hands on my jeans and opened the door, forcing a smile that felt glued to my face. "Hey Tessa. Everything okay?" She didn't return the smile. Her mouth was tight, her gaze sharp and assessing. She stepped inside without waiting for an invitation, gripping her phone like it held a verdict. In that moment I knew. Maybe not everything, but enough. I had thought I was careful. Meticulous even. Messages erased. Stories rehearsed. Locations shared just enough to avoid suspicion. I believed I was in control. But it only takes one mistake, one person watching too closely, one rumor whispered with the wrong intention, for everything to unravel. It had begun 6 months earlier. Daniel was drowning in work. Endless hours, constant deadlines. We lived in the same house but felt like strangers brushing past each other. He came home exhausted, smelling of office air and stress, falling asleep without conversation. I tried to bridge the gap. I cooked his favorite meals. I rubbed his tense shoulders. I wore things he used to admire. None of it reached him. I was lonely in a marriage that once felt unbreakable. Then there was Marcus. He worked with Daniel. We met at a company event, nothing dramatic, nothing planned. At first, I didn't even like him that much. He was polished, confident in a way that felt rehearsed. But he paid attention. He asked questions and remembered the answers. He checked in. He made me laugh when my days felt heavy. Friendship came first. Coffee. Long walks. Conversations that lingered. And then one night, lines blurred. I found myself in his car, the world outside the windows silent, his touch undoing every promise I had ever made. I should have stopped it. I didn't. I told myself it meant nothing. That it was temporary. That I deserved to feel seen. That Daniel would never know. What I underestimated was Tessa. She and I had never truly gotten along. Polite on the surface, tense underneath. She always found subtle ways to remind me I wasn't enough. My career, my cooking, even how I dressed. Daniel brushed it off, calling her protective, saying she saw me as a sister. But standing in my kitchen as she scrolled through her phone, I realized the truth. She wasn't just protecting her brother. She was ready to expose me. She turned the screen toward me. There it was. A blurry photo but clear enough. Marcus and me. Kissing. In his car. Parked just blocks from my home. "I assume you'd like to explain this," she said flatly. My throat closed. No words came. "I don't want excuses," she continued. "Don't blame my brother. Don't minimize it. You betrayed him, and you lied to all of us." Panic flooded me. "Please," I begged. "Let me tell him myself. I'll end it. I'll fix it." She studied me for a long moment, then slipped her phone into her purse. 3 days, she said. "Tell him. Or I will." 3 days. When she left, I collapsed onto the couch, staring at the ceiling like it might offer forgiveness. I replayed memories, Daniel asleep on my lap, his quiet, "I love you," the safety of his presence. I couldn't lose him. But when I looked in the mirror the next morning, I barely recognized myself. And I said nothing. 3 days passed. Silence. Hope built on denial. On the 4th day, Daniel came home early. His face was pale, his eyes distant. "Tessa came by today," he said. Everything inside me broke. She showed me a picture. I tried to speak, but he stopped me. "Just tell me why." I whispered the truth. That I felt unseen. That I was selfish. That I didn't think. "That's what hurts," he said quietly. It mattered to me. No shouting. No rage. He went into the bedroom. The next morning he was gone. A short note waited on the counter. "I need time. Please don't contact me." That was 3 weeks ago. Now I sit alone with the consequences of my choices, understanding too late what I threw away. I don't know if Daniel will ever return. And maybe I don't deserve it if he does. But the hardest truth to face is this. Tessa didn't ruin my marriage. She simply revealed who I really was. Please help me to reach 1,000 subscribers.